Hello and welcome to Vibrato Check. I try to keep my opinions to myself because it's fucking annoying to hear them from every other YouTuber on this fucking site. But I am just conceited enough to think you care about mine. So I just started reading this article about how Patreon will now start giving creators cash advances on their subscription money. In theory, this probably doesn't sound as awful as maybe I am interpreting it, but the wording here is alarming to me because a microloan, like this article says, where does this article say it? It's essential. Oh, right after they say that, it's essentially a cash advance. Cash advances are awful. Like, I've never had to use one, thank goodness, but I've had friends and coworkers who have used them. And these are the most predatory, loan sharky, just scum of the earth type of loans where you say, "Hey, I'm getting paid $2,000 at the end of the month. Can you just loan me that $2,000 and then I'll pay you back with an exorbitant amount of interest?" And people get fucked that way. Like, once you take out one of these loans and you spend all the money and then you get paid, you then 9 times out of 10 don't have enough money to pay like the original loan back because you've taken out your entire paycheck and then you have to pay the interest, which is always 9 times out of 10 just an insane amount of interest. So you get stuck in this loop of constantly having to pay more and more money to these people. And it's this ridiculous game of catch up. And this being offered to YouTubers and artists who 9 times out of 10 aren't over the age of 23, who, don't, I suppose, statistically make the best financial decisions. One, because they're artists. They're trying to get, their dream, their hopeful futures off the ground. It feels very predatory to me because there's going to be an interest rate here, right? And I can't find it. I didn't look too incredibly hard, but this is the only article when I Google Patreon Capital that I really find. All the other ones are kind of, try to find one right quick. Oh, god damn it. Like, the other articles I find are this one by TechCrunch, and it really doesn't say anything. But they are hawking non-equity cash advance loans. And that's pretty much all it says. It doesn't say anything about interest rates, just like the Verge article. Like this. So there isn't too much information out about it yet. I'm interested to find out. I think I've used Patreon once. I've never opened my own for, I feel, obvious reasons, but I've used Patreon like once to donate to somebody. So that's my experience with the site. So I'm not sure how well they operate. I know they take a cut already out of the the creators' donations, which is fair. They're hosting it. That's fine. I'm not sure what that percentage is. I think it's like 30, which, fine. But I don't see an upside to this. I really don't. It's a loan from people who want to start producing content, and instead of going to like a bank, instead of going to someone who you can do more research from, someone who has to very, in detail, if you do your research, they have to give you in detail what kind of a loan, what your payments are going to be like, what interest rates you have, and whether or not that's going to be variable or not. I assume Patreon's going to have to do this too, but I don't know. Maybe this just wasn't the best way to release it, because this doesn't seem good to me. This seems like a lot of creators are going to get loan sharked out of money, so now they're going in the negative. I don't know. I hope it works out. I hope There's some success stories, but I've never seen a cash advance work. I'll look up a cash advance thing right now. Also, if you're doing a cash advance or if you want to do any research on this, use incognito mode because as soon as they see that in your cookies, they will berate you with advertisements. Yeah, let's look at. I was looking earlier, so let's see if we can't find one. What is a cash advance? That is not what I want at all. Ace Cash Express. Online cash advances. So we'll just say we're from California. And look at this. Can I zoom in on this? 30-day APR. It's 214%. 14 is 450. What? That is incredible. That's insane. If you borrow this 117 because they make you take the fee out of the amount provided, so that literally more than quadruples, right? Oh my god. It's just so deceitful to me. And they're probably going to take a less aggressive stance than that. But still, it's not going to be an easy like 5% or 10%, right? There's no way. They're doing this, like the article says, because they're a business, right? They want to make money. They see that a ton of money is passing through their site and they're only getting a fraction of it. They're only getting 20% of it. This is just crazy. They have a sustainable business, So it's jarring to me. Sorry, my cat is yelling at me from outside the door. I think she wants attention. He wants attention. What is it, Franklin? Can you hear that? I don't know. Anyways. This just if you are thinking about taking this cash advance, like just think about it, right? Don't click that button because I'm sure it's going to be an easy one-click button type deal where you say, "Oh, you want your cash advance? Here you go." Understand what you're clicking. Find the interest rate. Find out if it's going to be variable. Find out how they're going to try and get it. Are they just going to take it from you? Are they just going to hold the amount of money you get on Patreon? And then compare it to just a personal loan or a business loan. If you and your YouTube channel have an LLC, like I know this is big talk, but just go to a bank, a good bank, and look at a personal loan and compare that to whatever it is that Patreon decides that they're going to offer you. Because I highly doubt that if you got a personal loan from some bullshit bank, think of the worst bank possible, like Wells Fargo, and they gave you a 10% interest rate to pay off in like 2 years, I can guarantee you, almost guarantee you, and please, if I'm wrong, do whatever you got to do. Thumbs down the video, whatever. Like, I do not care. But please, for the love of God, look at the rates they're going to give you, because I guarantee you it's not going to be as bad, or it's going to be worse than if you would have just got a personal loan that was fixed on every payment. You knew what you were going to pay. They weren't going to garnish your wages from the website they host. And that's another thing that's really scary. Like, for most creators, they're hosting your income. So if you take this loan, right? And maybe you get big and you get a little bit more money every month, and that interest rate starts to skyrocket or whatever, or it's variable. They can just take however much they feel like. They're in control of that. And it's up to them whether or not they're decent about it. And you as the creator just have to trust that they're decent about it. So, I don't know. That's my rant. This is all the information I can find. So if there are percent rates out there, I'm super interested to see it. And I don't know. I guess maybe I'll update in the future in the comments what I find out about this, because this really got me riled up. This got me going. All right. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later.